Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. With the catch, it's Smith. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Young. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And looking for a big play here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks loose at the 40. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. It's a run. Running back's got it. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Auburn offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab and tackled there by the defense.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Slides the quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tailback with another carry. Fights through a tackle. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. Howie, hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Larson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Nice grab. It's Williams. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
He's marked down at the 29. 4th down coming up.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The ball carrier tackled there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A strong fight back.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. This is the score. Auburn 28, Notre Dame 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they get set to kick it away.
21.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick throw to the left. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we could talk about this happen? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, and it's incomplete, and ends right there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. Just ran away from the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Notre Dame, 21.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Field goal try, no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2